quite an entrance, I know. I have a friend here that I just met. Her name is Lindsay. Really interesting. She actually has been living in Indonesia lately, and she's been doing some good stuff for the environment. And we'll just have her come out here and talk about it. Lindsay, come on out here, please. All right, yay! There we are.
Some guy named CW gave this to me for you.
Oh, this must be the second part of the movie. Okay, great. How long exactly have you been there?
Well, I actually haven't been to Indonesia since 2012.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have been in Thailand and Malaysia, and I've been there since 2012.
So Southeast Asia then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
I've been all around Southeast Asia. I've been to
Wow.
most of the countries there.
Wow, that's awesome. So which one? Like Laos and all that? And,
Actually, that's the one I haven't been to.
Oh, really?
Last. I have
That's
been
interesting.
to Burma
Wow.
and Thailand and Vietnam
Wow.
and Cambodia and Singapore and Malaysia and
Oh
Malaysian Borneo and Indonesian Borneo
Oh my
and
gosh.
most of Indonesia.
Wow.
Well, not most. Indonesia's huge.
That's I was thinking a bunch of group of islands, right?
17,000
Yeah.
islands.
Islands, exactly. That's right. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. It's cool. What exactly have you been doing? I read it was about not agribusiness, agritourism.
That's right. I've been chasing a fruit called the durian,
Nice.
which is one of the largest fruits in the world and very spiky. It does kill several people every year just by falling on them.
Durian.
It's called durian,
Wow,
which means thorn in Malaysian.
Thorn. Okay.
Yes, it's very big thorns.
Oh,
and
wow.
I have seen it shred somebody's arm when it fell.
A fruit shredded an arm off? Oh my
It did.
god.
It fell from a tree. The trees are very tall,
Oh.
up to 200 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So off the top of the canopy, it actually falls. And
This one wasn't even that tall. It was
Wasn't
a tree in a farm in Malaysia, Vietnam.
Oh my
And
gosh.
the guy was just standing underneath the tree, and actually he decided to shake it. I don't
Oh.
know why. It was a really stupid idea. He was like, I'm going to show you how I can shake my durian tree. So he shook it, and the durian fell on him like this.
So he was trying to say like I can shake it and it won't fall, or he was just saying I'm
he
strong.
was trying to
and I
get some durians down because he wanted to eat them.
can-
And
Wow.
he decided to try and shake
And
it.
he ate them. Oh
Yeah,
my
then
gosh.
we ate it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you had to call the paramedics, but you guys had a nice.
They don't really have paramedics in
Oh
Vietnam.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Durian. That is so awesome.
Yeah, so I've started an agritourism
Yes.
industry. Not really. I mean, agritourism is a very important thing for small farmers
Yeah.
in a world where we mostly have large monocrops and large companies.
Okay.
That doesn't leave a lot of room for our small organic farmers, who are the ones we want to support families,
Right.
support the economy,
Right.
and also support the environment, because small farms typically are better for the environment.
And you say monocrops, that means they just do one crop.
That's correct.
Okay. Wow. So it'd be like just durians, or just no, durian just grow naturally, right?
Durians grow naturally in the
Right.
jungles, but it is also a commoditized crop.
Wow.
So people do grow durians on purpose.
Wow. Yeah. Right.
Um,
Right. Makes sense.
Thailand is the leader in
Wow.
durian production,
Wow.
but durian is a very interesting fruit, and that a lot of people are very, very into durian in a way they're not really into other fruits.
Right. It's like
a pineapple does not really inspire the same level of excitement as a durian.
Yeah, like durian.
So-
You have to be. Yeah, I really feel like a durian today.
Yeah, some people say they're addicted to it. I know a man
Wow.
who has eaten durian every single day for the last 7 years,
Wow.
and he cannot come back to the United States because there's no durian
There's
here.
not durian.
And you don't know what he would do. So he has to stay in Southeast Asia.
that's a great little anecdote. That's awesome. Wow, durian. And I jumped to the conclusion that they smell, but you said that people like not smell bad, but it just it's an acquired smell, I guess, or something like that.
Personally, I like the way it smelled the first time I smelled it.
Really?
I think
Okay.
it smells really good.
Okay.
You know, it's the same way like a caramel has
Right.
kind of a very specific odor.
Actually, I prefer the word caramel. Kind of like
But at the same time, a lot of durians, you have to remember that Southeast Asia is very hot.
Right.
And if you've got a dumpster nearby with a lot of durians in it,
Right. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Just like any fruit, basically, I guess.
a little bit more.
Yeah, just
A little bit more. If it's out rotting in the hot tropical sun, that's a bit much.
A little bit more pungent.
So that's mostly, I think, what tourists mean when they say it smells really bad. Is they're
Wow.
really talking about the kind of overdone.
The stuff that it's overripe,
Yes.
over sitting around too long, I guess.
That's right.
Did you say you were going to be involved with the WWF, or was it?
It's the World Wildlife Fund.
Fund. Okay, that's right. Oh, great.
That's right. Pretty soon we're going to start working with the World Wildlife Fund
Cool.
to encourage refruiting of the forest.
Wow.
Because fruit is a very important food for a lot of the wild animals, such the ones that we
Makes
love,
sense.
you know, like orangutans
Yeah.
and elephants and rhinoceros.
Wow, cool.
I don't really know if there's any of those left. They've kind of been going extinct.
Yeah, right.
But
So like 100 left.
and hornbills. Hornbills are these really cool birds.
Right.
They're really big and they have these things on their nose.
Yeah.
I love hornbills. They're
Yeah.
so cool.
Like
I've
it's
only
like a
really seen
macaw or
them
like a toucan?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
kind of similar.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was
think
thinking.
They might even be like related in some way.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But
Right.
anyway,
Huh.
so the hornbills are one of the things that co-evolved with durians. So these things really rely on them for their food.
Whoa.
And the
same,
problem is
same
that
ecosystem.
same ecosystem,
oh,
right?
Wow.
And so these foods are very important, and so a lot of species in the jungle will actually not reproduce unless
Whoa.
these things come into season. They get to eat the durians, they get to eat a lot of these
Wow.
fruits. But unfortunately, with deforestation, of course, those things are going bye-bye, and then when a lot of people are replanting the forest, they're only replanting the timber trees,
Right.
and not the
Right.
fruit trees.
The cash crops or whatever you like
Right.
to make money, right? To
That's
make,
right.
To make
So
big
then,
money.
even though they have a
Wow.
replanted forest, there's no food for the animals, and so we don't really have the same kind of habitat.
Wow.
So we're going to be working with the World Wildlife Fund to create habitat
Oh wow.
restoration.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. So, oh man, so it took you approximately 46 hours to actually get in town here. If you have a second, can you just describe that? Like, I mean,
Well-
from Southeast Asia to here?
To get to here from Southeast Asia, it was a real logistical issue. I really was,
Right.
it took me a long time to figure out how to do it. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle.
Right.
Because I live on an island off of Thailand.
That's cool. An island in Thailand.
And to get there, I was about 30 minutes from the ferry pier. So my husband had to take me on we have this crazy hill. We live right on top of this really steep hill, right?
Right.
So it's like this. So I'm really afraid to drive it.
Right,
But he
right.
drives it, so he had to take me on the motorbike with my
Whoa.
big backpack on.
Like
Right?
like a sidecar or just
No,
or
I'm just sitting behind him. I've got my backpack on. I got the violin right next to me like this.
Awesome.
And we're cruising down this big hill to go to the ferry
Oh,
pier.
you play violin too?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I got my violin right here. I'm just holding on to it and trying to keep the wind from pushing it off. So yeah, so then he takes me to the ferry pier, and then from the ferry I actually was lucky and was able to get a bus.
Right.
So I got a bus directly from the ferry pier to Bangkok, which is about 10 hours, something like that.
Wow.
And then in Bangkok I had to get a taxi to the main town where I could get a train. So then I took 3 trains to get to the airport,
Oh my gosh.
and then I took 2 planes.
Is there a schedule, like as far as the ferry and the schedule? Okay, so
The
you
ferry's
didn't
on
just
schedule.
guess and everything. You didn't just sit there and wait for it.
I wasn't certain about the bus. I wasn't certain there was going to be
Right.
a bus for me. So
Right.
at that point, I would have had to try to get a bus into the main town, and then
Right.
from there, like what they call it, a songtail. But it's like a pickup truck, and everyone sits in the back of the pickup truck.
Oh, okay.
And then they would take me to the train station.
Oh,
That was
wow.
my plan, was to get to the train station. But that didn't work because there was a bus there, and that was easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And probably cost less or less dangerous, maybe. Who knows?
It's about the same. I don't know.
Yeah, danger. Whatever. You're there and you're here now. So you mentioned that you played violin. I just happen to have a magical violin. Let's see if we can. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, can you imagine that? I just happen to have since you didn't happen to bring yours, I had one lying around, and there you go.
All right, you even knew my favorite color is pink.
Hey, perfect.
It's a
Hey,
pink violin.
what do you know? And you will need this.
Aw, thank you.
There you go. Verse or two,
Okay,
or
I'll play a little bit.
that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, that was great. Very cool.
You like old time?
That's a fiddle. Nice! Wow, that was great. That's so great. You're very talented. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Yes, take a bow, definitely. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that was really great. It actually reminded me of the Game of Thrones, the intro to that show. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I don't know. Not really. Yeah. Anyway, it reminded me of that. Anyway. So okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Come next time you're in town. Definitely stop by. We'll get an update on what's going on and everything. And
Okay,
very
sounds
cool.
good. Can I have that violin?
And then, hey, wait.
What up, Chris? I'm about to. What up, Chris? That's what I was born to do. What up, Chris? I'm about to. What up, Chris? That's what I was born to do.